Hi guys, and welcome to the Horror Room. So here we are at the 100 subscriber special. First off, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's stuck around and shared the channel, and welcome to anybody new that's part of the channel now. Um, so a while back, I made a little post about like, hey, what brand, like what thing would you want to see me open? And I stuck Mighty Max on there, and I was really nervous that you guys were going to choose that, but it looked like NECA won, which is surprising. I have a ton of NECA, so I figured out how is the fairest way to do this, because I technically have a few figures that I've opened before, and I didn't want to cheat you guys and just open one of those. I did include them in my idea, which I'll talk about. But I decided that if I landed on one of those, I will open two instead of just one. That alone makes me very nervous. But I devised a plan to make this as fair as possible. I downloaded one of those roulette wheels, and I divided my NECA collection into categories based off of how many figures I have in each one. Alien, Predator, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Universal Monsters, and miscellaneous, because I could have done like Ash or like Evil Dead. I could have done Freddy, but I said if it gets to that point, I'm splitting hairs. Miscellaneous or other, then I would do all those different categories like Chucky, Puppet Master. So I did all those, and I am going to spin the wheel, and I screen recorded the wheel spin so that way I can show you guys. If you think I'm cheating, I mean, what would I gain from that? Because I'm honestly going to be opening a figure. And like I said, if I land on something I've already opened, I will let you know, and I will open another one. So let's look at that footage of the wheel spin now. Okay. Ooh, just breathe. I really thought it was going to be Friday the 13th, which, I love Friday the 13th, but I don't want to open them. I mean, even though technically one of them is open. But I'm also very nervous about it landing on Halloween. Let me just give you the rundown of the figures that I have. I have the 2018 Halloween Michael. I have the Laurie Strode from the 2018 movie. I have the Halloween Kills Michael. I also have the Halloween 2 Michael. And I have the new Curse Michael Myers figure. I also have the Michael Myers and Loomis 2-pack, which, don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but I really don't want to open that one. And I also have the Halloween 3 Trick-or-Treaters, the retro cloth figures. I think that's the only retro cloth figures I own. I mean, I guess Ghostface has some cloth, but there's a lot of ones on here that I'm like, I'd be kind of okay with opening, but other ones that I'm like, not like I'm trying to sell them or anything, but, I like the way they look in the packaging, so, fingers crossed, I don't want to open Loomis. It would be awful. No, it's fine, it wouldn't be awful, but, I guess, let's go to the wheel and see what happens. Okay, guys. So we avoided opening the Loomis and Michael 2-pack. Kills was another one. I was like, I don't know if I want to open that one. But I wasn't expecting Halloween 3. So, yeah. This is the Halloween 3 box set. It looks really nice. It's a shame that I'm going to open it now. But I guess this is what you... And, so here's that. And, I could open this very carefully And then as soon as I turn the camera off, put it right back in there. But a promise is a promise, and you guys, you came out, you showed up for the 100 subscribers. So I'm going to make this permanent. That pained me. So there's no putting this back on. Now I'm going to open... Look at this. Look at this beautiful packaging. Oh, I kind of want to keep... I'll keep like the coupon thing. I think that's cute. Cool. So let me open it from the side. I don't want to damage the back, but I will damage like the window packaging so that way you guys know I'm not... Oh, it's got them behind there too. That's so cool. Oh, so... Well, actually, I'll go ahead and cut the coupon out now. Oh my god, this is so nasty. What have you guys done? Maybe we'll do this again for another milestone. Maybe like 300. Maybe 500. I don't know if I want to do this too often. So let me cut this coupon out. I'll keep this with my Halloween 3 Blu-ray or DVD or whichever one I have. I think I have the DVD of it. Yeah, this would be a little fun. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. You're crying, not me. Yeah, I know. First world problems, right? Entitled man baby cries about opening toys. Well, there's that. Oh, this is bad. I guess I shouldn't feel too bad because technically I got this for free. The story behind that is a friend of mine bet me that I couldn't do like 4 shots? I don't know. It was like a couple shots or drink a whole thing of this like really strong drink. And I was like, pfft. He bet me like, I think it was $50. So I got this for free because of that. Yeah. Drink responsibly. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is awful. Oh, this is bad, guys. Well, there we go. It's done. So I guess there's nothing left to do except open them up and, you know, enjoy them. Let me try to get this. I don't want to cut their Halloween costumes. So there might be some stuff on the back. Well, there's the little witch hat. Oh, actually, it's for the pumpkin. Oh, this is going to be a little tougher than I thought. And I just opened the silica gel packet everywhere. That's great. Yeah. This sucks. Oh, gosh. Well, let me see if I can remove the silica gel and not get it all over my damn floor. Oh, jeez. Oh, guys, what is going on here? This is nuts. Of course this would happen. Alright, so I'm just going to have to clean up after I'm done. Let's see. Got a couple little things getting in the way of me getting these bad boys out. At least the packaging's very secure. I'll give NECA that. They definitely don't want people just walking into Target and taking off with these things. That's where I got it, by the way, was Target. There's one. It's secured by 2 of these. Oh my gosh. There we go. So that's done. Okay, this one is the final one. And I should be able to get these puppies out. Now, The ironic thing is they make a Toonie Terror version of these guys, and my girlfriend actually has that set. Toonie Terrors was not really something that I was personally interested in, but, you know, I can see the appeal. I mean, if I had collected those, maybe I could be opening those instead of this. No, I'm just kidding. Let me get these little trick-or-treat bags. Oh, okay, those are pretty cool. You know, it's kind of weird, though, that only one of them has a design on it. The other two look like some damn grocery bags. Then we have the... Oh, gosh. The rotted pumpkin. Let me see if I can bring that a little closer. Yeah. And if you remember in Halloween 3, that was the only mask we got to see the rotted version of. I can't remember the kid's name that did that. They even have the little silver shamrock logos on the back, which is pretty cool. But then you got the witch. Speaking of, which silver shamrock mask is your guys' favorite? I bounce between the skull and the pumpkin myself. The witch isn't bad, but then you got the skull. And recently I found out that the skull mask, the Dawn Post skull mask, was the same mask they used in the Redeemer / Class Reunion Massacre. So that's pretty cool. I love this little mini TV. It's got the silver shamrock and the pumpkin. Dun, 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 dun. Now that would have been really cool if there was a way for them to have the theme on here. I'm not sure what this is about. I guess if you wanted to hang the TV, like you make a little diorama. Because I think it was hanging in the room that they were watching it in. I can't quite remember. Sue me. Don't sue me. Let's get these hands out of here. I don't think the hands matter, like, who they go to. So I'm not going to, like, care about sorting them. But let's get them out. Yeah, they all look pretty similar. So you got the little grasping hands. So the hands are all the same. Let's get this one out. Maybe. These suckers are in here tight. Oh, second pair of hands. And third pair of hands. All right. Now, I'm not really, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the retro cloth figures. There are some of the older ones that I would love to get, but they're super expensive, like the old Pamela and Jason set. That was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I do believe. Okay, so now that I'm actually holding this, it's pretty nice. I mean, the costume is the main. It looks like the arms don't go out, which I guess makes sense because, you know, you don't really need it to. The head moves around nice. A little stiff. I mean, it's been in the packaging for a while. The knees actually bend, which I'm surprised about. No hip swivel. The feet just go up and down. Now, that's another thing I'm worried about is these falling over a lot. So I'll have to figure out where I'm going to actually put these on the shelf. Oh, I should probably show you the skeleton. Now, it does have a Velcro strap on the back. I don't know why you would want to take the skeleton's clothes off, because you can easily move the sleeve up to get to the hands. I don't know. And I guess unless you are crafted at making clothing for figures like this, or if somebody sells clothing for little dolls that, you know, would fit, and maybe you want to put them in normal clothes. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yeah, they're Halloween 3. Then you got the witch with the little, like, a cape, I guess. That's pretty cool. Yeah, overall, the quality is what I expected. The only thing that I'm, like I said, a little concerned about, especially with this witch, because I'm feeling it right now, is the head part. Since it's, you know, a sculpt and it's a little thicker, it seems it's going to be a little top heavy. So this is probably going to be prone to falling over a lot. But they do sit, so I could probably just, you know, position them to sit, and that might be a little easier. I tell you, this floor, it looks like a mess. Yeah. So then we have the Pumpkin Kid. Kind of like his design. He's just kind of simple. He's like wearing a black bodysuit. He's that kid that, you know, his parents could only afford the mask. Like, he's got the grocery bag. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense because the witch is like the most decked out one. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe the skull, because he's got like kind of a full costume. The witch has kind of got like a little cape and a mask. But yeah, the Pumpkin Kid definitely is the poor kid. Sorry, Pumpkin Boy. Look at him. He's just so derpy, kind of. Another thing I'm curious about, but not curious enough to open and find out, is I wonder if the Michael Myers head sculpts, the masks, fit on these. I imagine it would look a little silly, but I can't be the only one that's thought of this. And if someone out there has tried it, let me know. Does it actually fit? So right now I'm going to swap the pumpkin head. Oh, this makes me... See, this is why I don't open these. Because NECA, no offense to, you know, the people who make these figures, they look great. But the quality control is a little iffy at times. I've seen people complain that they break right out of the box. I've actually had one do that. One of the ones I opened, I just glued it back and stuck it back in the box, you know. But... so yeah, take the little pumpkin off, and you know, he could be his own little decoration. Then we're gonna see, that fits on there. That fits on there great. So yeah, got his little decayed head now, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get his hands swapped if I can. It's a little tough to pull his arm out. Maybe. Well, let's just try to pull it out like this. Oh gosh, that made me so nervous. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to put the little grasping hands on. Yep, okay, we got that one. Now let's get the other one. Oh, gotta kind of wiggle it. Okay. Yeah, because these are very tiny pieces. They're very frail. And I don't even know if I got the right hands on the right figures. I don't think it matters. I think they're all interchangeable. But I just wanted to... Oh, you can pivot the arm like that. That's good, because that's what I wanted. Kind of. I don't know if you're actually supposed to. Let me try this arm and see. Maybe. Maybe this one. Oh gosh, it makes me so nervous. Oh, okay, so the arm is moving. So maybe it's just in a weird spot. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the clothing, but because I just wanted to do the you know, where the kid's sitting on the floor and he's like that. He's like, oh, he's watching the commercial. And, you know, you could have him kind of like this, like he's watching it while sitting on the floor. Something like that. But there you go. There you have it. These figures are pretty nice. Like I said, they feel a little fragile. I'm expecting them to be falling all over my shelf. And that's another reason I don't open my NECA figures too often. I'm going to go ahead and put his regular look back together. So let me know in the comments below. Do you guys like the retro cloth figures? Like I said, I could live without them. But, I mean, there are some ones that they've released that I'm kind of, you know, like, oh, man, I wish there was an ultimate of that. Like Victor Crowley. He's only been released as a retro cloth. Same with Candyman. So, what the heck, NECA? But yeah, We'll give him his little poor man's trick-or-treat bag and put his little regular pumpkin head back on. Maybe. Okay, safe. And then, yeah, he gets the little pumpkin, or the witch hat, which is kind of odd. I don't know. I would assume that the witch would get the witch hat, but I mean, she's already got like a hood. So yeah, there's the little pumpkin Timmy. So yeah, thanks for subscribing and keeping this channel going for 100. Hopefully we get 100 more. But if not, the videos will keep coming as long as I am able to. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.